Hello, my name is Mary,
And my name is James.
and welcome to this episode of the Watch That John podcast. When I tell you, I am so freaking excited
So
for this
excited.
episode. Like, I haven't had this much fun in the theater since what, Black Panther? The
Black
first one?
Panther. Yeah, Black Panther and probably the first Avatar. Throwback. Throwback.
Oh, that long ago. That's
That
wild.
long ago, yes. It's been a long time since I had this much fun. Especially with this, was there a lot of kids in your movie theater when you went to watch it in Philadelphia?
There weren't a lot of kids, but there were some kids and they were quiet. They were
Oh.
well behaved. Them kids was locked in watching that movie. They did not say a peep or nothing. I was like, good for y'all. Y'all can sit through a movie with me anytime because y'all really not saying nothing. But yeah, I remember I saw the trailer for the movie months ago, maybe like a years. I don't know. The trailer wasn't out for a while, but I was just like, oh my god, like, they're actually making a movie about Mario because, the questions I always ask, I feel like everyone asks about Mario is, "Okay, you're a plumber. We
But
never see you plumbing.
you
You're
got no
saving
tools.
princesses." Yeah, like, what's the story? So it's just like it was just really, really fun to see this video game that's loved literally by, like, the entire fucking planet.
Yeah,
Like,
it's one of the most popular video games of all time, if not the most popular, right?
yeah.
Super Mario Brothers is the topic of our discussion today, and we are really excited to dive in,
I
talk
guess I
about our
never said the
thoughts.
name of the movie, but it was heavily implied, so
Yes, heavy implied. We will take you guys off of um take the suspense off of it, but yeah, Super Mario
suspense.
Brothers.
Yeah, Super Mario Brothers. Woo, 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 woo. So,
Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo.
yeah, 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 yeah. But, before I even get into the whole review, I have a game for us to
Ooh,
play.
I like
Yeah.
games. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
yeah. As long as you
So,
don't
it
sound like a jigsaw, I like games.
that'll be another review. We can do the whole, you know, cut off your leg to live or some shit like that. But no, this is a game. There's no prizes, so you won't win anything. So
Oh
it's pretty
man,
pointless, but
don't want to play no
but it's
more.
fun. So I was gonna do like a tournament bracket style, but that doesn't really work. So I'm just gonna listen. The game is called This or That.
This or
I'm gonna
that.
ask you between this game or that game, and you choose which one.
Okay, let's
Now,
go.
for the audience, guys, obviously I can only do games that we've actually played. So yeah. All right, number one. Mario Tennis or Super Mario Strikers?
Mm,
It's important to note Mario Power Tennis, so the one for the GameCube.
the one for the GameCube or Mario Strikers was that for the GameCube or
It was
64?
all for the GameCube. For the
All for the
GameCube, yeah.
GameCube. Okay, absolutely 100% Mario Tennis.
Mario
Mar
Tennis.
yes, Mario Tennis was lit. It was strategic, and that was before Mario Tennis started cheating, so I could still whoop you without you turning giant on me because you got a mushroom.
Oh, no, I think Mario Power Tennis one we're talking about, I think that's the one that introduced all those power-ups. They're not as crazy as they are now,
Mm.
but they were still pretty crazy. But you don't remember Super Mario Strikers? We didn't
I
play it
do,
that often, but we did, it was fun.
no, I do remember it. I do remember it being fun. I'm just not a soccer guy. Not much
A
of a
soccer
soccer
guy.
guy. Yes, yes.
Like,
It's
I
all
can't
about
see
tennis.
myself playing FIFA. I know people love FIFA, but Super Mario Strikers, it was fun, but it was hard. Like, I realized I am not really good with games where you have to control multiple players at one
Mm.
time.
Yep,
Like,
yep.
that's why you'll never catch me playing, like, 2K or something like that because it's like,
Yeah.
it's too much going on. But
No,
alright.
definitely
Yeah,
Mario Tennis. I'm surprised
Mario Tennis.
for how big of a tennis enthusiast you are that you didn't
No,
pick
I
Mario Tennis.
choose Super Mario Tennis. I
Oh,
guess I was
okay,
just
okay.
surprised that you would choose Super Mario Tennis because I remember we'd have a lot of fun playing Strikers.
Yeah, still two good
Yeah.
games. What you got next?
Alright. Now I have Mario Party or Mario Kart 8.
The original Mario Party, the OG Mario Party.
I think the best Mario parties for me is either Mario Party 2 or Mario Party 6.
So you want to compare the Mario Party series to the Mario Kart series? Is that
Yeah.
easier?
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Okay.
I was
So
thinking in the realm of, like, multiplayer games. I know one's a racing game and one's, like, a board game, but I was like
so I feel as though I can pick up Mario Kart on a Tuesday night and play that joint until I go to sleep.
Yeah,
But Mario Party, when we used to be at our cousin's house and hang
yeah.
out there, and we would like basically play for blood, it was fun. But I think just the
Both games are as equally frustrating because they be cheating. With
they're
Mario Kart,
diabolical.
you'll be a centimeter from the finish line. Here comes a blue shell
It's a
that
blue
tracked
shell.
you down and just destroyed all your chances of winning. Mario Party, you'll be right next to the star. You land on one of those them question mark spaces. Now you're all the way back to the beginning of the board of the level and you get nothing. And all your coins are taken. So even if you were there, you can't buy no stars.
So my mind says pick Mario Kart, but I have so much fond memories of Mario
Mario
Party
Party.
2 where they were
We would
dressed
literally
up as
have
a
grudge matches. Yeah,
yes,
Mario Party 2, yeah, Mario Party 2, that was when they would dress up in
like the
whatever level they
cowboys
were on.
in the space
Yeah,
suits.
yeah,
That was fire. That was one
yeah,
of
and
my
I liked
favorite video
Mario Party.
games of all time.
Mario Party 2, I think that's a fan favorite. I think that's everyone's favorite, Mario Party 2. I hear that a lot. But Mario Party 6, remember they had, like, this fun, like, little day and night sort of situation?
Mm,
Like, the
mm.
nighttime will come and the rules would change, and
Okay,
then
yeah,
Bowser would get turned up and, like, crazy stuff will happen.
yeah. Mario Party is definitely more dynamic. Definitely more dynamic.
So which one? Mario
I,
Party, the
I'm a,
whole
I'm a,
series, or
I'm
all
a
the
go.
Mario Karts?
I'm gonna go to Mario Party because there's more games,
Mario Party, it's more games.
right? Because you got what
Okay.
Mario Kart 64, what Mario Kart Double Dash, right? Mario Kart 8. But where's 1 through 7? I don't really
I
understand.
don't know. But but Mario Kart 8, that's well, no, Mario Kart Wii is considered like the most fun Mario Kart, but Mario Kart 8 has a lot of same levels as Mario Kart Wii. I currently have Mario Kart 8 for my Nintendo Switch, and it's fantastic. It's a fantastic game. So I'm gonna choose Mario Kart because I haven't played a good Mario Party game in a long time. Remember Mario Party, was it 10? It was so
10
stupid. You were in
was
this damn
trash.
car.
They
It was
made it
one
not
of
competitive anymore.
yeah, yeah, it's like, what's the point of playing if we're all riding around together?
But I'm
Like,
telling you, if Mario Party 10, and I'm hoping that I don't, we gotta look it up. We can look it up real quick. That they make it 11. Have our producer look up if they made a Mario Party 11. But if
could
they
you,
do,
look and see if they made a Mario Kart 11?
but if they did, I would play it all day.
I don't know,
Yeah,
man. Because if it's not a good game we
yeah,
played Mario Party 10 for, like, 20 minutes, and it was like, "This ain't it."
that's true.
You
We
put
knew
that right
immediately.
down.
We knew immediately.
Alright, moving on, moving on. Super Mario 64, this is for
The
the
64.
Nintendo 64, right, or Super Mario Sunshine.
Sunshine.
Super Mario Sunshine.
And I know most of our viewers are like, what? Super Mario 64 is the OG 3D version of Mario, and
Mm.
going and fighting Bomb and everything. But for me, Super Mario Sunshine was the first Mario game that I had a hope of beating. I was a little
And we still
older.
didn't beat it. We
We
didn't
still
complete it.
we didn't, but just like it had all the picture jumping and like 3D world and 64, just beautiful and better.
Wasn't no oh, it wasn't picture jumping. You would jump into a spray painted, like,
Paintings,
M.
yep,
You'll jump into graffiti.
yes, jumping to graffiti.
That's probably
But
why we
no,
liked it.
no, Super Mario Sunshine. I remember I had a magazine for it, and it was like,
Game Informer.
yes, the Game Informer
It
magazine
was game
where
I remember that.
Mario's standing on a shine sprite with dirty. I freaking love it. Sunshine all the
Yeah.
way.
Super Mario Sunshine was an extremely creative game. Like, I like the opening scene where Mario's going on vacation. I was like, "Mario's in an airplane with that bougie Toad and Peach, and they're going on vacation." I was like, "This is very new." I never, because I like slice of life games. So little things like that where we're seeing Mario not save the world, but just be on vacation. I was like, "Oh, this is cute." And then, I feel bad when they charged that nigga for dirtying up all of Isle
For real,
Delfino.
Mario got arrested.
Yeah, he got arrested for a crime he did not commit. Like,
He got
y'all,
racial
white
profiled.
audience, yes, white audiences that we black. That's heavy hitting for us. But
It's sensitive.
Alright, so you said Super Mario Sunshine.
Yeah,
Now, Super Mario Sunshine or Super Mario Galaxy?
Sunshine. Galaxy was
Still,
yes, absolutely. Galaxy was fun, but
Galaxy was beautiful.
Galaxy was beautiful. It was too easy.
It was too easy. It
Yeah,
was too easy, but I still had a great time.
yeah.
But then again, I might choose Sunshine too because remember you used to go in Sunshine, they have the option to go into, like, those, like, Kid Bowser will take your water pack, and you'll have to complete these levels without it, and you're going to, like, this
I
weird place.
hated
I love
them.
those. I
Hated them.
love those. You hated them. I play them now because, yo, I have the game for the Switch. I love them. I love them, yo. And the music will be like, do, 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 do,
do,
do,
do,
do,
do,
do,
do,
do,
do, do,
do,
do, do,
do,
do, do.
do,
Like when they get
do,
so
do,
jazzy.
do. Right? I was like, "Yo, this is fire. This is fire." But Super Mario Galaxy, I liked how they use space in that game.
Yeah.
Like, they using the X, Y, and the Z axis, like, all the spaces. Like, you're just but it was
It was
very easy.
beautiful, but it was definitely made for the Gen Z. I don't want to try really hard. I
I don't wanna try hard no more.
don't want to try hard no more. Because think about how impossible 64 was.
It
64
I
was
have it now.
there was
That shit is hard.
and if you think about it, 64 and Sunshine, there's no levels. You can't make it from hard to easy or very hard. You just played the game, and the
Can
game
you
was
do
just
that in
hard.
Galaxy?
No, but that's fine. The Galaxy was so easy that, and I
Mm,
played one and two. I beat Galaxy 1 and 2, and that's the first Mario games I ever beat in my life. And
okay.
it was beautiful. It was fun, but I was like, this is a little too easy for me.
It's a little too easy, but I beat it. I feel good
Yeah.
about myself. You know? And it created, like, a sense of wonder, you know what I mean? You know that emoji where the little nigga's eyes are stars? That's how I feel
mm.
playing Super Mario Galaxy. I'm just like, "Ooh, it's so pretty, and look at me, I'm floating through the sky, and the music is so nice." Yeah.
Yeah. What about you? Sunshine or Galaxy?
I'll choose Sunshine too.
Mm.
I'll choose Sunshine too, because probably for the same reasons, it's a little too easy. But, okay, here's the last one. I texted you, but your black ass ain't respond. But okay, so now either Super Mario Sunshine or Mario 3D World for the Wii U. You have that game and we played it, and it was a lot of fun. I think that's when Cat Mario is first introduced.
I do not have that game.
You have that game.
I have that game?
You have that game for the Wii U. Yeah, I think it came bundled with the Wii U.
No.
No.
No. If I had that game, then I'm the most spoiled, rotten person in the world because I don't remember
You
anything
have
about
that
it.
game, James. We played it. It came bundled with the Wii U. We played it for a little bit. We had a great time, and then that was it. You really don't
Wow.
remember?
I don't remember it at
Alright.
all.
Alright, so on the count of 3, we're gonna say the best Mario game ever. It doesn't matter if it's a multiplayer game, if it's a story mode game. We're just gonna say it, and it better be the same thing, or I'm fighting you. So, 1, 2, 3. Super
Smash
Smash
Brothers
Brothers
Melee.
Melee. Super Smash Brothers Melee. I didn't even put it on the list because I'm like, you're gonna choose Melee for each and every one.
Yes,
I guess what I
absolutely.
can I guess I can ask you Melee or Brawl?
So I'm gonna say Melee
Yeah,
only because the so nostalgic for me. I,
nostalgia, yeah,
yes, I
it's
remember
heavy.
we used to go to Kmart, right? Kmart don't exist anymore. We used to go to Kmart and go play Smash Brothers Melee. I remember playing the level, next level, where they had like little hotels and like house level, whatever. It just like
Oh, that
fight.
nest level where if you're on the street, you get hit by a car and you
Yes,
die?
yes.
Or
And
do
we
you
used to
mean the nest level with the UFO that will, like
no,
which one? That was slippery.
the one that we was in a little town and you were on top
Yeah.
of the buildings
Oh
and the
my
cars. Yes,
god. I hated that as a kid. I love that level now.
they used to have that at Kmart,
Okay, Mark.
and we would play it, and Mom acted like she wasn't gonna give it to us for Christmas. So every time we went to go to Kmart, we'd go away and play Brawl.
Like, "Mom, can we go to
And
Kmart?" Just
yes,
excited because 'cause we're
just like
gonna play not Brawl, Melee. Or do you mean Melee?
melee.
Yeah, yeah,
I
yeah.
do.
See, Brawl was fire because Brawl had a story mode that I liked a lot that was
Mm,
really good and really fleshed out. But Melee, I Princess Peach was a beast in Melee.
She was illegal. You couldn't use her in the tournament.
Yeah, you couldn't. When that girl would take her little crown and hit you on it from midair, you went flying. She would float, so you couldn't knock her off the screen.
Hmm.
She'll just float back to you. She'll just float back to you, like,
All gracefully,
Melee
like
just gracefully, like, oh my goodness. It's just a great game. It's just a great game. It's my favorite Mario game ever. I don't care what Mario game we're talking about, but yeah, that was the game, y'all. My goodness. So, all right, let's hop into this movie.
yeah,
And my first thing that I liked about this movie, well, before we even get started, I'm not gonna lie. I was pretty mad like everyone else when we saw that Chris Pratt is going to be the voice of Mario because I'm like, Mario already has a voice actor
yes,
and he's been a voice actor for literally decades. His name is ooh, I wrote it down. Hold on. His name is Chris Martinet. There you go.
yeah.
He's
He obviously has the beloved Mario voice,
yeah.
and he did the TV shows and
He
all the
does
video
Luigi
games.
too, mostly he does Luigi.
Yeah, Luigi too, right? And when I first heard Chris Pratt was going to be Mario, I was a little upset too, because
Yeah.
the very first preview, I remember seeing in the movie theaters. I couldn't even tell if it was live action or not, right? It looked like it
Oh, no,
didn't
you
really.
couldn't tell from the preview if it was
No,
live action?
I
They were
originally,
animated, James.
I know, I originally thought it would be a live action Mario, or like one of those
Why did you
three,
think that?
or because basically the preview was just like it just showed like Mario, and it just showed
You're
Chris
not making
Pratt.
no sense. Oh, it's live action. See a 3D character. Oh, did you think it was gonna be like a Sonic situation
Yes,
where they have Sonic? Okay, okay,
yes, I did.
okay.
Yep, I thought it was gonna be like a Sonic, and I thought it was gonna be. I had a friend too, who also said that she thought it was gonna be live action, based on like that first commercial that popped up, right? And I was like, oh,
Birds of a
okay.
feather.
Until I realized from the opening scene where Bowser comes in and he's like terrorizing the penguins.
That opening scene is great. That's the trailer that got me hype.
Yes,
That was hilarious when he goes to the Penguin Kingdom, and you really think the penguins are doing damage. You look to Bowser, he's just standing there, like,
getting hit by
getting
the
hit with
snowballs.
teeny snowballs. I
Yeah,
was like, "Bet, bet, can't wait." So excited.
yes,
Yeah,
yeah. But
so
no, I think Chris Pratt killed it, right? And if you in the very opening scene in the movie, right, where they did the Mario rap, the
yes, that was Chris Martinet.
yep. So it was right.
That was him.
They did the Mario rap, and the Mario rap is actually based on the TV shows. They did the Mario rap back in the TV shows when it was Super Mario Brothers, the animated series.
I was just talking about the TV show with those 2 grown ass men, like the live action TV show.
Maybe that's it.
You don't even know. You don't even know.
I just remember, I just remember it was a TV show. But
Yeah.
anyway, the at the
I
end
guess
of
when
the
I was well, going back, I was a little worried about the movie too because I heard the one of the producers for the movies was Illumination Studios. They make Despicable Me, I think they make Hotel Transylvania, they make the Minions movies, and I don't like any of those movies. I don't like none of them. I think they're paced very poorly. I don't think they're funny. So I was like, Illumination? I was like, Illumination, please don't ruin this movie for me.
that's hilarious.
But they were with Universal and Nintendo, so I feel like they picked up the slack for
Mhm.
for Illumination because I don't trust them at all. But yeah, you're right. That was Chris Martinet in the commercial. And I was so happy because like I said in the beginning, Mario's a plumber, but we never see him doing his job.
Mhm.
Like, what and what's this funny thing about it? The person who created Mario, the original Mario video game, is a man named Shigeru Miyamoto,
Mm.
and originally, he got on board with Nintendo, and he wanted to make a game about Popeye the Sailor Man originally, but he didn't have the rights to it.
mm.
So, Mario originally started in what game, James? Like, when does Mario first appear?
Donkey Kong, right?
In Donkey Kong, mhm, and Shigeru named him Jumpman because he's just he wasn't the main character, but then supposedly people from Nintendo saw Jumpman and thought, "Oh, he kinda looks like a dude who works here named Mario," and they started calling him Mario, and then Shigeru was like, "Oh, that's a great name," and then Nintendo said, "Okay, we want you to make a game around Mario," and thus the first Super Mario Brothers was released in '95 in Japan for the what's it called? The NES. Little background there for you.
95? That late?
No, not 95, I don't know what I'm talking about. 85.
Got you,
In
got
85. Yep, in
you.
1985. So, I
Nice.
never played that game. Have you played that game?
Mm-mm, I have not. I played some.
We didn't have an NES.
No, we didn't. I played the original Donkey Kong though. We went to an arcade bar and I played that a few times. It's pretty fun.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Jumpman Mario. But going back to the rap,
Jumpman, Jumpman.
at the end of the rap, right? I don't know if you caught it, but Mario was like, "Oh, I'm so like." He was like, "Oh, you like the show?" And I think Luigi was like, "Yeah, but we could have done without the accents." So I think that was their justification that they use an accent for
Right.
the original voice actor, for why the
Right.
voices sound different throughout the rest of the movie.
Right. No, because I was mad at that. I was like, I don't understand. Because, Hollywood, just because someone is a big named actor doesn't mean you should just cast them in anything. Like, when I heard that Peach was Anya Taylor-Joy, you know who that is, right? That's Queen's Gambit, Beth
Oh,
Harmon.
yeah, okay, yeah.
I loved her in that. I loved Beth Harmon. She was so classy. Her fits was fire. She's also in this movie called The Menu that I want to see that people say were good. But I'm like, voice acting, like her voice doesn't really stand out to me. So I was like, okay, you guys are just picking the biggest names out now to be voice actors. So I was mad about it. But do you think if Chris Martinet did do it and he had the original Mario voice that we've known for the entire movie that it will get tiresome?
I don't know if it would get tiresome, but I think with using a different voice, that it puts you in a different frame of thought. You know what I mean? Because if it was hearing the regular Mario voice, because if you think about it, Mario doesn't talk in video games, right? He just says his
He
catchphrases.
says, "It's me. Ow!" No, that's Goofy. Is Mario
No,
though?
that's kind of like right. Mario doesn't really talk, so it's like taking
It's a
Pikachu.
catchphrase
Yeah, think about taking Pikachu, right? And taking Pikachu's voice and
and
start
making a whole dialogue.
on Pikachu. You're like the
Well, he
F.
wouldn't be saying Pikachu, he'll be saying words. That'll be
He'll be saying
stupid.
words. He'll be like, "I am Pikachu. I am."
I didn't know why they chose Ryan Reynolds to be Pikachu. I said Ryan Reynolds. I'd rather hear Danny DeVito. I think that would've been hilarious.
As
But
Pikachu.
Ryan Reynolds has such a normal white man voice to me that I'm like, why he doesn't
I
have
like
any real
Detective
character
Pikachu. I
in
like
his
Detective
voice.
Pikachu.
I
I thought
just
it was
feel like,
nice.
I'm just tired of these studios taking the big like Aquafina has a great voice. I hated her in Raya the Last Dragon. It just wasn't good. It just wasn't good. We need to have Eddie Murphy voice act everything nowadays because he's the GOAT. He killed Mushu, he killed Donkey.
He did.
Eddie Murphy is the GOAT in my mind in voice acting.
Nope, I agree.
Eddie Murphy. Okay, but yeah, back to the movie. Yeah, like I said, I like how they're showing that they're plumbers. And Brooklyn, we gotta clap it up for Brooklyn real quick. Mario's from Brooklyn.
Mars is
Mario's from
Brooklyn.
Brooklyn. That's a
Hilarious.
hard flex.
It is.
You can talk about Jay-Z, you can talk about Big. Mario is from Brooklyn. That's a
Mars.
flex. So we gotta clap it up to y'all. We gotta clap it up to y'all, you know what I
I,
mean?
I I did enjoy seeing Mario's freaking family.
Yes! I was like, Mario has a
He says
family?
he lives with
I
his
said,
mom.
ah, guess who the daddy
The
is? Guess
dad
who
is
the daddy was
he's the
voiced
main
by?
nigga.
Chris Martinet. And I was
Yeah,
like, that makes so much sense because it's like a sort of passing down the
exactly.
Mario role to
Yep.
Chris Pratt. And I'm like, what? Yeah, yeah. I was shocked. I was like, Mario has a family? You just assume he lived in Mushroom Kingdom and his family was the Toadstools. Like, you
Exactly.
know?
Exactly.
Oh
But
my
no,
goodness.
he had a whole legit family. He was
Yeah.
shorter than I thought he would be. My God, this dude was like two and a
He's a
half feet
very
tall.
short man, James.
So
He's
like
all nose, no neck.
it depends on the video games, right? Because I feel like when you
When
play
he eats the
Smash,
mushroom, he gets bigger.
I feel like when you play Smash Brothers, he's short, but he's not like 2.5 feet tall, short.
Well, you have to think of Smash Brothers. Smash Brothers, especially Melee, they made every character look more aggressive.
Yeah.
Remember Bowser in Melee when we first saw him?
Ha
We
ha
said,
ha
"Whoa!"
ha ha.
They made his teeth sharp. They
For
made
real.
the spikes on his shell sharp. Remember Giga Bowser,
Think about it.
that
He was
demon?
terrifying.
Oh, I loved it. I loved me some Giga Bowser. So yeah,
Terrifying.
Mario was very aggressive. He was taller. He was cooler. He was a
Mhm.
cool Mario, and I feel like
Yeah.
that's the direction they went with the movie. He was more cooler. He had more grit. I was kind of looking for like a cute Mario. He was still very cute, but I was like, I don't know. I expected him to be like Mickey Mouse, be like Mamma Mia, and like just get very sad, and I'd be like, oh Mario, but that wasn't him. He
No,
had a grit to him. That was more Luigi.
that was Luigi. I thought that Luigi
Luigi.
was underutilized in this movie because they
Okay.
they they literally, if you think about it, right? He got caught in like the first 15 minutes and spent the rest of the movie in a cage.
Well, you know why?
Why?
You know exactly why. Because we're tired of seeing Princess Peach being a damsel in distress.
That's true, and she was a beast.
She was. It made sense when they were doing those training and doing those levels to go to the Kong Kingdom to convince them to come with them to defeat Bowser. She was like, I was born here, so I'm good at this. And I'm like, well, I'm from Mushroom Kingdom, so I'm good at that. And I was like, that does make sense. Like, if you're from Mushroom Kingdom, you should know how to do everything that Mario knows how to do,
And she has
you
long
know?
legs. She don't got the little short toed
Oh,
legs.
right.
That's not athletic. You know what I mean? So
She's
it's like
actually tall.
she's actually tall, and like
Yeah.
she's like, oh, I'm the princess. I can go and jump on these floating obstacles and dodge these dangerous things. And she did it her first time trying.
How did you like the King of the Rats as Luigi? Charlie Day.
So I personally love everything Charlie Day does.
He's a filthy man. I can't like him. I have him so connected to It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. I'm just like, yo, this nigga is dirty. Like he got cheese in his pocket at all times. Like he's just filthy, like and stupid and illiterate. But him as Luigi, I was like, his voice is really kind of perfect.
It was, and it wasn't 100. He didn't go 100%
He
Charlie
didn't go
Day voice.
full Charlie Day.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, he didn't go full Charlie Day voice. It was like
But it worked.
it worked. He sounded like an Italian man, right? I think I like the
Yes.
relationship between him and Mario. I
That
thought
was so
I
nice.
thought
Mario was like his protector his whole life, that's his baby brother. That was cute.
exactly when even when they were at dinner and his dad was like, "I'm disappointed you. I'm taking your brother down. You're taking your brother down with you." And like this Mario was like, "Thanks, Dad, for the support." You could tell Luigi felt some type of way about it too, right? They're like, "Yo, we're in this together."
Yeah. He's like, "If you hurt him, you hurt me, dad."
Exactly.
Like,
And even
that was
Luigi had no he had no ego either, right? He like it was Mario Brothers, and he was like, "Yeah, I'm part of the Mario Brothers." He had no problem
that
with it.
is true. He never felt like second fiddle,
Mhm.
you know? I feel like we always make Luigi second fiddle because, it is called the Super Mario Brothers. But that's only because I don't think Shigeru gave them a last name.
Yeah, that's true. And what would
If
his
they
last
had a
name be?
last name.
Jump.
I feel like his last name should be Mushroom, even though he hates mushrooms. I thought that was a great touch. Mario hates
Yeah,
mushrooms.
that was
That was
hilarious.
I was like, this nigga has been eating mushrooms for 20 years. No, I think like 35 years, and he hates
Hates a
them.
bunch of like, ew, I
He
hate mushrooms.
hates them. I was like, this is perfect.
He
You know
was
what
like,
else had me cracking up?
what?
We'll continue. Say what you were gonna say.
No, I thought it was when he landed in the Mushroom Kingdom. He was like, wow, like he's like definitely had to land in Mushroom Kingdom, right? He was really upset
Yo,
about
it's
it.
his own personal hell. It's his
Mhm.
own personal hell. I used to hate mushrooms too, but honestly, mushrooms taste like what you cook in them.
It
What you
does.
cook them in.
It's like tofu.
My roommate told me that, and I was like, "You a lie?" Then I tried it, and I was like, "Is this chicken?
Is this
Is this
chicken?
steak?" You know.
Oh, it's a
So
portabella.
portobello. Oh, are they portobello mushrooms? Just weird colors?
Yeah. Well, not every mushroom, not portabella
Okay,
mushroom, but
I'm talking about in the movie.
oh, I have no
You
idea.
thought it was saying every mushroom is a portobello mushroom?
I don't know. The way you sounded so confused. I'm like, oh.
Anyway, you know what? That dog at that black woman's house,
He was.
Francis. Yo, that dog was evil
He
incarnate.
was.
He was worse than yo,
He was
in
worse
his
than Bowser.
face. Yo, his face when he was rising up from the shower head about to get them, he looked at Mario and Luigi like, "I'm gonna rip you to pieces, and I will delight in every moment. I'm gonna eat your heart." Like, he just looked so excited to kill them, and I was like, "This dog is evil." But he had me cracking up, like, his face. But there was one thing the movie got wrong.
What?
That black woman had a dog, Francis was looking her all in her face.
We
Not accurate. We don't do that, y'all.
don't do that.
No,
No, we
we don't do
don't.
that.
We I
Your dog.
and I love my dog. I treat my dog better than I probably treat some humans, but no, the dog don't look him in the face.
Absolutely not.
No, 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 no.
Absolutely not.
Not at all. Not at all.
So, yeah, and I liked how they really centered on Brooklyn. Like, I liked how the reason how they got to Mushroom Kingdom was them doing their jobs.
Oh yeah, they tried to save the city, right? There was a whole big
Mhm.
water main break, and they dramatized it. He's like, oh, they need Mario to go down, and yeah, they went
They didn't
down.
say they needed Mario. Mario said y'all need Mario.
Yes, that is true.
Mario's like, "I'm gonna prove myself and do it." And that's the first instance when you see his grit. You know, he's like he's always trying to do better and like one up himself, you know, and
Yeah,
prove things to his dad.
and it fits the New York vibe, right? As much as
Wow.
well, like how they always say New York, get back up, grab yourself by your bootstraps, like that feistiness, like if you can make it here, you can make it anywhere, sort of thing.
Okay. I was wondering where you was going with this.
Yeah, so that's how
I don't have
Mario.
no all right.
Yeah, that's how Mario was acting, right? Like he was actually from Brooklyn.
Your face.
I know.
You know you just strung together some bullshit, but I'm gonna let you live.
Wait,
I get the
no,
gist of
I
what you're
agree.
saying.
I believe in what I'm saying. I just don't believe in praising New York City being from Philly. That's why I'm
I
grimacing in
don't
my face.
I mean, look, a lot of people from Philly act like they from New York. You know, they think it's like
Not
New
my
York's
people.
like our cooler older brother, you know.
Mm.
But so, but like I said, they got it, you know. We got McMeal, y'all got Mario.
Yeah, I got
We got the
Mario.
Fresh Prince, y'all got Mario. We got Kevin Hart, y'all got Mario. I just feel like
They're the same
y'all
height.
win.
Mario and Kevin Hart the same height, so
They are the same height, but
he's
one is just Kevin Hart ain't saving princesses. But
in
yeah, I did
different.
like how Magic Kingdom was a whole 'nother world. Like I said, that's not something that we get from the video games ever.
No, not at all. Except for
So
Galaxy, obviously. But yeah, no. The for him to be like a magical fairy tale world, I thought that was a very nice touch.
yeah, because it's just like I said in the video games, I just assume Mario lives in Mushroom Kingdom.
Yep.
Mario is from Mushroom Kingdom. You know what I mean? I never knew why he was a plumber because he ain't doing much plumbing.
I just assumed.
You know
Oh, I just assumed he had a mushroom under his hat.
what?
I just assumed he was part mushroom. He gave a mushroom under his hat.
Oh, you mean he would lift his hat up? Is a
It's a
mushroom under
mushroom,
there?
because you use for Mushroom
That would
Kingdom.
make sense.
But no,
Yeah, that would make
it's they showed it without his hat too, off the rip. Like one of the first and
yeah.
second scenes, he had his head off. He was just a normal person.
Yeah, but they show him without his hat in the video games.
Yeah, they do. They do. I'm just joking.
Even
But
in 64. Oh, yeah, yeah. When Mario gets fatigued, doesn't he do something where he takes off his hat and like wipes his brow or something?
maybe he throws it in the air. I don't know.
Uh, you know how like every character has like that waiting sort of animation when you're not the idle
Oh yeah,
animation
yeah,
when you're
yeah,
not
yeah, yeah, yeah.
yeah, I think it's idle animation. I think he like takes off his hat and wipes his brow or something.
Mm-hmm.
No, that nigga sit down to take a nap.
He takes a nap. He does.
He goes,
Wee,
"Mamma mia."
mama
Ooh, and then
mia.
he starts snoring.
We used to let him just sit there and snore and sleep.
I thought it was so cute. And
Mm.
also we couldn't beat the game, so we're like, we might as well just watch him sleep.
It's off watching sleep because instead of watching him die over and over again.
See, the hardest thing about 64 is just like when you make Mario jump, let's say he jumps into a narrow platform. Sometimes Mario will take one little step on his own. Like it's just this weird glitch that you have him jump and he'll just go like and just take one more step, and next thing you know, you fell off the platform, and Bowser's laughing at you. Like, but
Diabolical.
back to the movie because we can really like talk about our grievances with the video games literally for like 5 hours.
Yeah.
And yeah, our listeners will be right there, like, yep, yep, that's right.
That's right.
But
Bowser.
yeah,
So Bowser comes in, right? And he is flying on his he comes in riding on his flying island, right? A fire, melting lava, and literally burning the ice kingdom with all the penguins on there. And he comes out and he looks like an absolute unit, right? He just
he looks like Jack Black. I kind of wish I didn't know
so he was
that Jack Black was voice acting Bowser because every time I saw him, I saw Jack Black. They have the same smile.
that's how good animation is, in my opinion, right? Because if you wanted Bowser to be just regular old 64 Bowser, then yeah, you can do that. But with technology now, I feel as though most
No,
likely
I'm not saying I don't know. I don't think they did sort of any because I know they do, like, certain sort of mappings for, like, 3D movies and, like, animated movies where, like, they take like, Thor, right? Thor looks like the actor who played him, and they do that with technology. I don't think they did anything like that. I'm just saying the association in my mind,
have.
knowing that that was Jack Black, that's all I could see.
See,
And you're wearing a Bowser t-shirt now.
yes, I'm wearing
I
my
don't see Jack
Bowser.
Black, though.
I'm wearing my exactly. He looks different. His face is like greener or whatever. Like the original like Bowser cartoon looks different than what was in the movie.
Y'all look alike for real, for real.
Who? Me and Bowser?
Yeah, y'all look
That's
alike.
why I'm wearing
I'm
it.
co sorry, you King Koopa.
King. Yo, I forgot he was the king of the Koopas, right? Because he
He's
came.
the yeah, I like how they said that because, his name is different in Japanese.
What's in Japanese? Is it just King Koopa?
His name is Koopa.
Koopa. Mm.
Yeah, and it's like, oh, I and that like you said, I didn't because I play with, like, Koopas, I love playing with, what's the name of the Koopa that flies? Paracoopa?
Mm.
When I'm playing Mario Tennis because he's so fast,
Yeah.
I forget that Koopas are the enemy.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like, "Oh, Koopas are evil. Koopas, they all try to kill Mario." I liked how they had Goombas there,
Yep.
you
Yep.
know? The first sighting of the Shy Guys had me cracking up.
when they just
With
like look
thunder flashes, lightning flashing, you just see them, like, looking crazy for a second, then the lights turn off. I was like, "That's
they
hilarious."
look like serial killers with their mask and their red hoods. They look like if
Yo,
the folks from Us like wear those white masks. That's what they look like now.
they look like Jason,
Jason, yeah.
just with dead eyes, just it flashes and then they're gone. But yeah, Bowser was a character in this movie, and I'm just like, when he professed when, like, you figure out that his whole motivation for wanting Princess Peach is out of love, I was like, "Oh my god, Bowser's an incel."
He's a what?
He's an incel.
What's the intel?
You know what an incel is?
No.
They're the worst people on the planet. Incel pretty much is like a man who just hates women because he don't get no play,
Oh.
or they have these, like just they just think every woman is, like, flirting with them even though they're just being nice, and they feel hurt that there's this one dude we're taking a very dark turn, but I think he, like, ran over a whole bunch of people at some college, I forget what it was, and then later you saw his manifesto because every serial killer has a manifesto, and he said the reason for it was because he didn't get any play, that he was a virgin, and he was mad about it.
Mm.
Yeah. Yep, you asked what it was, it's dark. But I'm like, "Wow, Bowser's an incel." That's him.
no, I thought when it was like when Bowser was like, "Yes, kidnap like we take over um uh Mushroom Kingdom so she can marry me." I
And
started,
everyone was like
huh?
it was like, "Nigga, what the fuck?"
so I started
Married.
dying, but it makes
Oh,
so much sense. Every time he kidnapped this hoe, for what? Why is he trying to get her? He's trying to
I
marry
mean,
her.
listen, you know what the rumor is.
you talk about that throwback cartoon we saw?
Listen, I heard this rumor multiple times. Peach goes willingly with him.
Mm,
That's her side nigga.
mm.
And she don't want Mario to know.
So, that's
She
hilarious.
don't have the heart to tell him.
But
But I'm just like, listen, she get captured every time, Peach.
every time it's like, oh
Every
no,
time
Bowser, no. But
you want to go.
no, you know how many wars have been allegedly started for men and
Woman.
women, right? Helen of Troy, the most
Mm-hmm.
popular one I could think of. Like he literally willing to burn down the world for peaches, 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 peaches,
Peaches,
peaches,
peaches,
peaches.
peaches, peaches. He went off.
Yo,
He went off. I was in the theater like, you better go off. His soul, he had that growl in
for
it. I was like, you
real.
better sing, Bowser. You
Yo,
better sing.
Jack Black just killed that movie, yo. He destroyed it. Like
He loves to sing.
he made the movie in my opinion. Jack Black, yo. It went
You know
Bowser.
who made the movie, in my opinion? Well, someone who I thought that I liked a lot more, who I thought I would like.
Peach?
Well, there's actually two of them. I did like Peach.
Oh.
She's just adorable. She's just adorable. I really like Toad.
Toad. Oh, Toad played with
He was played by Key.
like yeah, Keegan yeah, Key. We know who Key is.
Yeah, it hilarious. Like when they tried to get into the Mushroom Kingdom.
Oh, he just started
To go see Peach.
he started cooking for him.
When I really thought they was gonna fight and that nigga start cooking, I fell out. I was like, "What is going on?" You know what it reminded me of? It reminded me of Invader Zim. There was
Oh.
this one episode of Invader Zim, and Zim is like, "Grr, intruders!" And Gurr does this whole like Transformers type of transformation. He's like, ah, run into who's intruding. And I think all he does is like farts and takes a nap. Like, he's like, yeah. And he just takes a nap. That's what it reminds me of. Like, I fell out. But no, Toad was a good time. He was just so aggressive and confident and just like, I was like, I really like him.
Yeah, that's
I
what
really like him.
I thought he did really good too. This was a very
Yeah.
star-studded cast, right? Very star-studded. Donkey Kong, his voice actor Seth Rogen.
Yo, Roshan, this is gonna sound so weird.
What?
Like this is gonna like okay. All right, don't judge me. Cause you had I kind of had a crush on Donkey Kong.
Oh, Donkey Kong.
Just a little bit. Just a little bit. And you can't even laugh because I know sometimes you see in cartoons you be like, let's Miss Incredible.
Miss
The
Incredible.
original Slim Thick.
No, as a kid, I used to have a crush on Ginger from As Told by Ginger.
Ew.
I don't know why. Yeah, her for some reason. I got jealous.
Why was her neck so thin?
I got jealous when that black guy started liking her. I remember I felt jealous of a cartoon when I was 8 years old. You can't control these emotions, Joe.
It's and it's a reason for it. They're personified, so that doesn't make me a furry. It's just he came out and he was all. You notice when he came out, they played the Donkey Kong rap.
Yo, the Donkey Kong rap. So I saw that Seth Rogen himself was like the Donkey Kong rap is the worst rap of all time. But for us,
he's a hater.
He's a hater. But for us,
that joke got me hyped.
It got hyped like DK.
Hey,
Donkey Kong.
Donkey Kong. DK.
Donkey Kong is here.
That was lit. I was right there. Like, you better go, Donkey Kong. Did you peep the Kong in the background? Ripped off his shirt and it was like, I love you, Donkey Kong. Like he was flashing the titties.
I did.
I'm gonna start cracking up.
I did. Diddy Kong was in the audience too. Diddy Kong was in the stage.
He was there.
So I think
he was there.
I think,
and also, well, continue.
No, you go. Yeah.
You remember Diddy Kong Racing?
Diddy Kong Racing was fire.
Diddy Kong, for real, we played Diddy Kong Racing more than Mario Kart. We were Diddy Kong Racing kids and Kirby Air Ride kids growing up.
I forgot about Kirby Air Ride.
I didn't start playing Mario Kart till adulthood. I knew of Mario Kart.
Kirby wasn't in this. I guess Kirby's not in Mushroom Kingdom.
Yeah, no, Kirby's not in Mushroom Kingdom. Yeah, Kirby's Nintendo. Is Kirby a boy or a girl? Kirby's a boy, right? I think Kirby's what like anime characters. We don't know.
Yeah,
I think it's a boy. Black people are still convinced that Tweety Bird's a girl. I'm like, Tweety Bird's actually a boy, but Winnie the Pooh also a boy
with those lashes. I was absolutely Winnie the Pooh's
a
boy.
boy.
That was those lashes.
Tweety Bird's a boy.
Mm.
Tweety Bird's a boy. So is Winnie the Pooh. Who else? Black people don't they think, but, I watch a lot of anime, so to me, it makes sense. But, yeah, Diddy Kong was there, and yeah, we was some Diddy Kong racing kids, so that whole I liked how it was the Kongs who made the carts,
Yep.
and literally when they were driving through the Kong Kingdom and Toad went like, "Wee!" Like, when they went down an incline, I was like, "Yo, I wanna ride a roller coaster right now." Literally, I thought that and also I felt tremendous joy, this is going way back, when they first showed Princess Peach's castle.
Oh, it was modeled off the 64 castle.
Exactly like it,
Yep.
exactly like it. I was like, "Yo, I wish this was a real place."
Yeah,
Like, I know that they're building a Super Mario World, what is it, in Universal
I
Studios?
think so. They have one in
I think
Japan, right?
I Yeah, I think it is a Universal Studios in Tokyo.
Hmm.
No, it's not in Tokyo. It's in Japan, I don't know where. But I'm like, I don't I need y'all need a whole separate park. Yeah, because there's like, seeing this movie, I was like, "I want everything to be real." When they showed those herd of Yoshi running in
Yo, yes.
so much
Like
joy.
something off the Jurassic Park. Like they do move in herds.
Yo! They do. Life will find a
We'll
way.
find a way.
Like,
The egg
they just
will always crack
running.
or something like that. Like
Yo. I just I still try to understand why they wear shoes and why there were saddles even when they're wild.
undomesticated. Yeah, why did
Yeah,
they?
they
I
just wear
never noticed
saddles.
that Yoshi got Converses on, like just running around, hopping everywhere.
No, Yoshi got on them, the mischief boots that everybody wearing.
Oh, those big pink Jones.
They're red. Yeah, yeah, they look like Astro Boy boots. Let me Google it.
I know what you're talking
They look
about.
like but now I wanna see how close it is because it just clicked to me like, "Yo, they got the Yoshis on."
They
Oh, no, his is a little different. His is orange, but it's kinda
don't look
similar.
like Converses.
It's just nah, they look like
Let
Mario
me see. Let me see. Let me
shoes.
see.
You see?
Oh yeah, they do. Yeah, oh yeah. I know. I'll give you.
Right.
I'll give you what you said. What you said, mischief boots. What they are? Whatever the kids say now.
Yeah, the mischief boots, them joints, they're like $325, and one person said they put it on their foot, but it was so tight they couldn't take it off, so they had to cut it off.
Oh my god, that's what
I'm
fashion
like, I
says
would
right
get them
now.
if they were cute, but they're not even cute, so I'm like, "Why the fuck would I get
Why
those?"
is it like
But,
that?
oh, you know what I heard in the background when Mario first gets to Mushroom Kingdom and Toad is, like, leading him to the castle,
What?
and they're going through, like, this marketplace. I hear in the background in, like, this little shop, like, one of the toads said to the other toad, "Oh, yeah, it works, you just have to blow on it."
I do remember that with the
I
cassette,
do.
with the 64 cassette throwback.
Yeah, with the
There was a
cartridges.
lot of Easter eggs like that throughout the whole movie. You know what I think they're doing? I think Nintendo was genius, right? I think
Mm,
they were setting up so many different spin-offs easily, right quick, right? I could see they do a Donkey Kong spin-off where Donkey Kong tried to get like
I heard that.
where like Donkey Kong is like remember his dad didn't really take him seriously and everything, and he was very famous, but
Yeah,
most likely his dad could get sick. He's gonna need to take over as the next king, and Donkey Kong
yeah.
Rises to be like one of the movies. They could do easy spin-off with at the end of the movie Yoshi the egg was the
I know, 'cause I wanted more Yoshis. See, I didn't see that in theaters. We only stayed for Bowser's Piano Soldier, Tiny Bowser's piano solo in the birdcage, and we left. I didn't know there was another scene. I didn't think there was a
there was
fucking Marvel movie.
there was another scene
Like,
after
what's
that.
going on? Yeah, I heard I read somewhere that the Yoshi egg was shown after the scene of Bowser on the piano, that there was another scene in the credits scene.
I had to pee, so I left before that. And side note, right? Side note, who had the compassion to give Bowser a mini piano when he was locked up in there?
It was Peach, my
It was
nigga.
Peach. That ought to make
It was
sense.
Peach.
Peach was like,
She takes the blue mushrooms and she makes conjugal visions. It was
it
Peach
was
while
Peach.
Mario at work. But speaking of Peach, she is just the cutest bitch I ever seen.
Yeah.
She is so cute. When Bowser was like, "Oh, her heart-shaped bangs," I was like, "Oh my god, they are heart shapes." I was like, "Bowser, I get it. I get it. I get it. Her hair is so shiny. Her eyes are so blue. Her lips are so pouty. She's fun. She's athletic." I was like, "I get it." Her and her little when she turned into Fire
Oh yeah,
Peach,
that was cute.
I went off. I was like, "Oh my what game is that from?"
That's from
I think it's from the game you don't remember, 3D World, because that's what Cat Mario is from, I think. Yeah, remember Cat Mario?
no. So
Peach?
the fire flower is very very old. That's from the
I'm not talking about the flower, I'm talking about her outfit change. When she
oh
touches the flower, she changes outfits. I don't think she changed his outfits before. I think that happened in Mario 3D World or something like that.
mm, 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 mm.
But you don't even remember the game.
I never had it.
But James, you have the game. You have the game. Like, it's literally if you would get up and look in your pantry, it'll beat her. That's why you just let me buy your Wii U off you, because you don't even know what games you have for it. You don't even know. At all. Yeah, you don't even know what games you have for it. But another thing that had me cracking up is that nihilistic Luma.
She was so depressed, yo. Like, oh, it's
He
time
was
to
like, "Finally,
die.
the sweet mercy of death." Like, this dude is cracking me up.
Yeah,
Like, literally, I'm having a great time through the entire movie. Like, the entire movie.
yes, really. And
How do you feel about, what were you saying?
no, I was about to say the nothing. I was gonna say nothing important.
Rainbow Worlds?
Oh, I love the throwback. I love how Mario was actually drifting when they were racing.
Mario was
He
whipping him. I
was,
was like, "Yes, you better drift,
and then he drifted,
Mario."
got the
He was
speed power up, and then jumped off.
yo, see, that's the studio knowing what we want,
Exactly.
knowing how we play, what we wanna
Yep.
see. Like, even like I said, even going back to blowing on the game cartridge, that's you knowing us. Like, I'm just like, "Yo, he was drifting and he liked it too."
What's your favorite power up?
My favorite power up.
Mm-hmm.
Huh, okay.
So I'll help you out. You got the fire
Mhm.
power up, right? You got the big mushroom,
You have the Mega
Mega
Mario.
Mario.
Yeah.
You got the the star.
The Power Star. You got Tanuki Mario, you got Cat
You got Ice
Mario,
Mario. Even though I
um,
don't remember that on the video games.
Ice Mario, what does he do? He just freezes
That's
you?
what Peach got. Remember, she jumped up and got ice and started freezing people. She froze Bowser.
Oh, yeah. She did that, and I thought about Ice Climbers.
I thought about Ice Climbers
See
too.
how everything just goes back to
It
Melee?
does.
Everything just goes back to Melee. Hmm. Imma Google Mario power-ups and see which one, because that's a good question.
Mm-hmm.
Which one's your favorite?
Fire. Fire Mario
Of course you would know.
from the
You just struck it, man.
no, even from the GameCube, right? You go up and you get sick of jumping over the little Goombas and Koopas or whatever and getting hit by stupid stuff. You get the fire, you like yeah
Yeah.
trick, yeah trick, yeah trick. You start throwing those fireballs. Indestructible.
See, there was a lot of different, ooh, you remember the cloud flower from I think it's from Super Mario Galaxy, where you can literally make, like, platforms of clouds that you jump
I
onto.
do remember that. That's not a power up though.
I mean, what do you mean? If it's like a
I
mushroom
mean,
you can eat or something
I
you can
mean,
hit to
you
get it.
hit the box. You jump up and you hit the box. And what do you want coming out that box?
Alright, Imma have to go with Cat Mario.
Cat Mario.
Yo, when we first saw yeah, Cat Mario. When I first saw that power up, I was like, "This is so stupid," but it's so fun. It's so fun. I'm like, "God, this is dumb." Seeing Cat Peach is
He
like,
beat up
"Meow,
Donkey
meow, meow,
Kong
meow."
though.
Yo, you saw how agile he was.
Mm-hmm.
He had the feistiness of the cat,
He
he
did.
had the balance of a cat, he always landed on his feet, Donkey Kong is very strong. I liked how he, like, pinned him to the ground by his face. He pinned Mario to the ground and just, like, went in on him, starts, like, slapping the fuck out of him. Because you see him do that, but, like, he's clunky. He doesn't have that
so
agility.
what?
But I did like the rivalry between the 2 because it makes sense because originally, Donkey Kong was Mario's
He was.
antagonist. So it makes sense for them to them going back and forth and hating each other. I was like, I actually really like this dynamic between y'all, and I wanted to keep going.
Hold up. Here,
What's wrong with Cha-Cha?
Sasha are,
James's dog is acting
is
up.
about to be a thunderstorm.
Oh, you gotta put her thunder blanket on
Mm-hmm.
her.
Thunder jacket.
Oh my goodness.
It's okay, Thunder
Yeah,
baby. I sound like a
sound creepy.
Thunder baby.
Yeah, that's creepy. And one thing I thought was cute about Cat Mario was when he defeated Donkey Kong, when he was on top of him, you could see he was like kneading Donkey Kong a little bit. You know how cats do that kneading?
Yeah.
I went the fuck off. He was there like, yeah, I wanted just steady kneading him. Like
They had very good attention to detail in this movie. And
yeah, they really
it was
did.
not rushed at all. They thought about. You could tell they planned it for years and knew how they wanted it, and I thought they executed it very well.
There was one thing, maybe it's just me, that I felt was a tad bit rushed. Well, not rushed, but I kinda wanted Peach's entrance to be more grand. You know what I mean? I wanted to, like, have a shot of her, like, flipping her hair first, then, like, I don't know, like, adjusting her crown, and then you see Peach in all her glory, just sparkling, everyone's just kinda like, "There's Peach,
But
the baddest bitch in the Mushroom
but
Kingdom."
that's not who she wanted to be. She didn't want to be just a princess.
That's what I wanted her to be.
But I'm saying like she wanted to be action Peach, not sit on the side Peach. She wanted to be Peach that put on a tether shirt and go out and play or fight. She didn't want to be rescue me Peach.
She wanted to be Daisy, it seemed like. She wanted to be a tomboy.
Yeah, not yeah.
Oh, man, if there's a sequel, I can't wait for Daisy. I can't wait for Daisy because I played with Daisy
She was a primary.
all the time. You know
I think you like Daisy because the original Peach was too soft.
um, you know who put me on a Daisy? Tanae put me on a
Hmm.
Daisy. I remember we were
Our
playing we were
niece.
playing Mario Party 4, and, I kept picking Peach, and she was like, "Oh, but when you look, Daisy's cuter." And I was like, "Oh, is she?" Okay, and now I play with
Yeah,
Daisy. I play with Daisy, and I like you said, there has to be another movie, and I feel like Daisy's gonna make a cameo. How'd you feel about the romance sort of the friendship first building between Peach and
I liked
Mario?
it. I thought it was cute.
It was cute, and it wasn't so over the top. I did like how Mario didn't see her and immediately was like, "I'm in love."
Hmm.
It wasn't a love at first
Because he
sight.
wasn't worried
It's
about
like
her.
he was worried about
Luigi,
Luigi,
exactly.
yeah.
He was worried about his
But
brother.
even so, two things could be true at the same time. You can be in crisis, but when you see a bad bitch, you see a bad bitch. You know what I mean?
No, I think Mario was worried about Luigi and saving and obviously saving. Come on, Sasha.
Why do you keep moving your
My
camera? Is that
is the
Sasha?
dog. She's pulling my charger.
Let me see the dog.
I don't want the audio. I
Let
don't
me
want
see
the. I don't
Jaja.
want the audio to mess up when I move the laptop.
Aw.
But
But yeah, like I thought it was hilarious when they were on Rainbow Road and he was like, "Yeah, I'll buy you a turtle." Here comes Donkey Kong. Are you trying to flirt right now? I was cracking up. I was cracking up. And Bowser's just so jealous. He was like, "Oh, she's traveling with a man
a mustache.
with wearing a plumber suit and a mustache? Does she find that kind of person attractive?"
And Luigi's like, is she's sane or something like that. Like,
Yeah, he was just like he just riding for his brother. My life is in danger, but my brother's a catch,
hmm
and I'm not gonna deny that even if you try to pull off my big ass mustache from my
that's
face.
painful, by the way.
Yeah,
Painful.
it was pretty thick. It was pretty thick.
Hmm.
But no, I thought it was cute how they're gradually getting closer. There was this one point at the movie, they finished talking, and it was just like one very, very like small movement where they kind of just went like I don't even know how to describe it. Like they kind of looked kind of shy around each other, like they didn't really know what to say. Do you remember that?
No.
They were I think Peach was talking they haven't gotten to the Kong Kingdom yet. They were on their way there. And then
Uh
Mario
huh.
asks her, Peach, he asks her, he's like, "You're not from around here, are you?" And that's what Peach says. She doesn't know where she's from. Another thing that I want them to address because they didn't get into it in this movie, but like, where is Peach from?
Well, no, they did show that she probably like wandered into the tunnel by accident. She's in like, and that's how she got.
When did they show that, James?
They show her when she's a baby. They showed a baby of her, and they found her in the field. They raised her, and they made her the princess.
But where is she
She's
from?
from
They
the
showing her when she
tunnel.
first got to She's from Brooklyn?
She's
Where?
from
We don't know
she's probably from
where.
Philly.
Peach is not from Philly. She's too nice to be from Philly. But yeah, and they were just talking, and I don't know what happened. You just see them kinda, like, go I don't even know. They just kinda, like, seem ki you see the backs of them, and they're just kinda like, like, "Hee hee, I don't know what to say," and you can see them kinda getting closer.
Mhm.
So it was little things like that where it's like because, when you think about the video games, yes, they allude to there's something romantic going on between them, but it's nothing really
No,
heavy-handed.
because it's a cartoon and it's a video game. It's not important.
Well, that doesn't mean anything. There's tons of children's programmings out there that's heavily centered on
Yeah.
romance.
Yeah, yeah. But Mario doesn't need
So,
it.
I think he wants it a little bit. He clearly likes her, you know what I mean? But I did like how it was more subtle. I thought it was really cute. Another cameo that I saw that was great
What?
at the wedding between Peach and
Oh,
Bowser.
you had the bomb
That's
bomb,
who.
the king bomb.
Bomb-Omb, King Bomb-Omb.
Mhm.
Yo,
Boo was there
that made me
too.
so happy.
King Boo was there.
King Boo was there.
Mhm.
King Boo was there. Ooh, you know what would be cool? If they did, like, a Luigi's Mansion
Yo,
sequel.
I was hoping for that. I can
Yeah.
imagine it, right? Because Luigi wakes up one morning and he's like, "I'm tired of being under Mario's shadow. I gotta prove that I'm like X, Y, and Z legitimate." He gets fall into a tunnel, gets like maybe they won't do that again, but he just has his
So
own
my thing
movie.
is talking about Luigi's Mansion, I can't remember. How did he get to the mansion? Did he go to the mansion to be a plumber, and then he got made like a Ghostbuster in the
I don't
process?
remember. I remember playing the game for a
He
little
was
bit.
just stuck him up with a vacuum.
Yeah, he just had a vacuum, just Ghostbustering people.
We were renting up for Blockbuster all
Mhm.
the time and just play it, but we never bought the game.
No,
I miss those days, you know?
you can sample
We could
games.
just play a game, see how you like it, and send it back. They have Gamefly.com, but I don't even know if that's still in business,
No. See, that's how
honestly.
we played Diddy Kong Racing too, and Kirby Air Ride.
We never bought the
Mm-mm.
game. We never bought it, you know?
Just rented it 3, 4
But
times.
yeah, seeing, you know what was so funny? When remember when Bowser was practicing his, like, proposal to Peach? He was like, "They say love can really make a guy come out of his shell." And then he shows the piranha plants as a bouquet, and they start biting, and he's like, "Oh, no, not that." And he just like I'm just like, "This dude is evil." Even when he tries to be sweet, the evil just
It
comes
comes
out.
up.
And then when he told Peach that he loved her, her face was like, "What the hell is going on here? Are you
Are
insane?"
you insane?
And I'm like, every girl has made that face at one point when a dusty man tries to approach you. You're just like, "Are you crazy? Like, what is wrong with
You
you?"
trying to destroy my whole kingdom, and you come here talking about let's get married?
I could smell your breath before you even
Mm-hmm.
arrived. You literally are reptilian. You're trying to burn people at the wedding ceremony. You know what? That made me think I do want ritualistic sacrifices at my wedding. I do want that. I was like, "You know what? That's a mood, and I want it. I do
Do you
want it."
want to do the slow dangling cages into a lava, or into like make like you fondue your guests? Is that what you want to do?
I like the slow descent into
Mm.
lava, and my bridesmaids are acting up, "Get in the cage, bitch."
In the cage, my God.
You know, "You were a bridesmaid, now you're a sacrifice."
They're
And I want that.
being killed in your honor. Who asked for that, Bowser? Like, no one wanted that.
Yeah.
Like,
How'd you feel in the climax when they went back to Brooklyn for the final battle?
I thought that was pretty cool. I thought it was because what oh, when the Bullet Bill was going to destroy the castle, and that
That was a bomber
bomber
bill.
bill, but that also was a throwback. Remember the video game, the board for Brawl. I mean, for Smash Brothers Brawl, where you played on top of Peach
A
Castle
level?
and you hit the button and the bomb didn't,
Yes, I do
and
remember
the bomb
that.
came down. I think that was a throwback.
Hold on. Was that a special event? They had the special event boards, was it one of
I think
those?
so. It was you was fighting on top of Peach Castle.
I remember, and it was slowly coming
Yes.
down on the castle while you fought, and there was a button that would
Yep.
appear, a
And
big
if you
red
didn't hit
button.
the button, it would blow up the whole
Mm.
castle.
Ah, that's good
Yeah, I
insight.
saw that, and it was
Yeah.
like
That's good
he
insight on
he
your
touched
end.
the flag and then turned around and chased him, just like in the Brawl game. So that was pretty cool. But no, I thought it was cool. It went back to Brooklyn because Mario got to save the world now, not just Mario Kingdom, but the world in front of all the humans, so people actually can see that he's a legitimate hero
In front of his
in front
dad.
of his dad. Exactly, that didn't believe in him.
I thought it was a touching scene when Mario was in the pizza party, Punch-Out!, which is also a video game.
Yes, it is.
It's an arcade
That's
game.
with
Um
Little Mac, the little dude with the green shorts.
Oh, that's Little
hmm
Mac. Oh, snaps, you can play with him on, I think you can play with him on Brawl too, starting with Brawl,
hmm
but you can play with him on the Smash Brothers I have. What is it called? Smash Brothers Ultimate? I don't know. But, yeah, he just like, Peach said, "You never know when to give up," and in that moment, he was gonna give up. He was really dead set on give up. His eye was all swollen,
Oh, you mean
you know
when
what I
at the
mean?
very, very end when he was kind of hiding?
Yeah, he was hiding, and I'm like, "Listen, because you're fighting a giant Koopa, and you're a very small
Yes,
man. Like, yeah, you have a lot of heart, but,
you're about to
like,
die, Mario.
get it." Yeah, you know what I mean? Like, getting your ass beat, you can get up, but, you can really die, but then he saw that commercial, and he's like, "I was meant to save Brooklyn,"
Yep,
and he did that, so I did like that scene, it's just like going back to Creed 3, just seeing people just continue to get up and have grit
yep, resilience.
and do those things. And I guess that's one thing I didn't notice in the Mario games because, it's a game. We're the ones playing with
Yeah,
Mario. So I guess I never characterized Mario as someone who doesn't know when to quit, who has a lot of grit and a lot of courage because we're playing as him, but now seeing him act on his own is like, "Oh, that is
no,
Mario."
even
And that's always been
even
Mario.
the in the very when he's doing that the obstacle course scene, right? The fact that he goes, he
Mhm.
doesn't do it the first time, and he tries and tries again. Everyone who played
Yeah.
any Mario game know you don't beat the board the first time, right? And know you have to
No,
get
you
back
never
up,
beat the level the first
and you
time.
fall, or you're right at the end. There was one
Maybe on Galaxy, you could beat
maybe
it the
on
first run.
Galaxy, but even like one time, he
Yeah.
was right at the end, about to pass it, and then something stupid happens if he
Piranha
dies,
Plant.
right? That's literally
Piranha Plant's
Mario
your
in a nutshell. And I think they took
Yeah. That is true, you'd be right at the finish
yep, and you
line,
like you said, you do that
and then
little stutter
a
jump,
banana
or
peel.
you do that little stutter jump by
Yeah.
accident on 64, right?
That little oh my god. That's why I don't play that game. I have a 64, Galaxy, and Sunshine all packaged in one game. I do not play 64. And plus the camera angles weren't good then, so I can't really adjust the candle
mm,
camera so I can see where I'm
yeah,
going. So,
but no, I think they did a very good job of packing all of those video game experiences into an actual personality of a character you want to watch.
yo, like you said, Mario had a
He had a
family.
family, and it was
Never
believable.
in my life did I think about Mario's family, and it was
Yeah.
believable. They all looked alike, they all sound alike, very Italian Brooklynites,
Mhm.
like, I was like, "Wow," like, Mario's a person, I remember this one scene towards the end of the movie, he's in his pajamas lying in bed,
Yeah.
just wearing a t-shirt, and he gets up and puts his clothes on and drinks coffee, and I'm like, "I've never seen Mario do human shit like this." He only did incredible things, like
exactly.
become invincible after eating a star
Oh, speaking of eating a
and
star,
throwing fire from his
when
hand.
Mario and Luigi turned up, the beat Bowser's behind, and then they picked him up by his
Yeah.
tail and spun him like back in the
I loved
day. I
it.
was like,
Like
yes,
64. That's how you get him. You
yes.
gotta get him by his tail. I don't care how big he is. Get his tail. That's literally his Achilles heel,
Mhm.
and they spun him,
They spun
and
him
they
and
spun
they
him.
tossed that dude. Hilarious,
Yeah.
hilarious.
That was my most favorite thing to do when I remember we seen Xavier do it for the first time. He was like, "Oh, that's how you beat him." He's like, "Yeah, you gotta grab his tail
Mhm.
and just spin him, spin him, spin him." Yeah. And then like you said, I like how I thought originally it would just be Mario who gets the power up star, but once again, it's the Super Mario Brothers. I liked how Luigi got the power up star
Mhm.
too.
They needed it.
Like they're in it together. They're reuniting. Oh my goodness, when he at the wedding scene when Mario and Luigi
Mhm.
reunites and like Mario just kind of holds his head, like the back of Luigi's head and put it against his own and just like, oh my goodness. I was like, that's so
Yeah.
sweet. Like they really love each other. I was like, that's adorable. See I like how movies are setting on those sort of relationships more, like those sort of love
Sibling,
stories where
like
they're like,
sibling
okay, we place
relationships.
in romantic love. You know, siblings, friends, like even love between like your parents and everything. We place romantic love so high. Now it's like, well, what makes romantic love more important than like the love you feel from your friends and family too?
Exactly.
So I did like that. That was very sweet. Yeah, so pretty much guys, this movie, you come on now. It's great. And what I like about this movie, me and our sound engineer were talking, and it's just like I like this movie because unlike the Sonic movie where you have Sonic stepping into the human world, a world was built for Mario and Luigi and everyone else. You know what I mean?
A world was built. What do you mean? They fell into Mushroom Kingdom.
That's what I mean. A world was built for them. But I'm meaning, like you said, like it. I like how there was no live action bits. I guess what I'm saying because when you think about Sonic, Sonic comes from his world to Earth or whatever.
Mm.
You know, I didn't see the whole movie, but I don't think there was a point in the movie where they went into wherever Sonic is from. You know,
Okay.
it was just kind of Sonic and Eggman comes to Earth. So I like the fact that they're like, no, the worlds that you've been playing and all of these video games, we're gonna bring it to life
Mm.
and you're gonna see it. And I think that was a very smart choice creatively. And plus, we don't get that weird uncanny valley when you combine live action characters with 3D
Yeah.
models.
No.
Like, remember what Sonic first looked like?
Yeah. The whole internet clowned him. That was a joke. They clowned him.
Sanic. That's what they called him
Panic.
because he was satanic because he had human teeth.
People are crazy.
Even when we think about The Lion King,
Oh yeah, the
um,
Beyonce version.
it's just like we're not gonna speak bad of Bay,
Mhm.
first of all, but, it's just like, okay, you made these lions super realistic, but they're singing. Did they
They
sing?
did sing.
So it's just like it's very weird when you think about cats, it's like I'm scared. When you think about even like the new Little Mermaid, Flounder looks like a real
Mm.
fish, and it's
Mm.
strange. I'm like, "Guys, there's a middle ground here, and Disney's just not hitting it." Like, I think one movie Disney did well, we're going way off topic, but who cares? One movie Disney did well was, the Jungle Book movie.
Okay.
In my opinion, they did well because all the animals that were 3D animated, they still had the characteristic of an animation, they still had facial expressions, but they look realistic enough, so it wasn't that uncanny valley sort of
Mm.
situation. So, yeah, to make a long story short, I'm very glad that it was fully animated, you know?
Yes, like I said, that was original worry of mine that it would not be. But yeah, I thought it was I thought it was great. I thought it had, like you said, it hit all the points. It was hit on nostalgia. The kids loved it, right? The in the movie theaters, the kids behind us.
How many kids was in your
Oh my
theater?
God, it was packed,
Were
yo.
they
They were
loud?
loud. They would like bump into our chairs. They was like cheering and
Oh, hell no.
hooping and hollering. Yeah, they
We went early for that reason. We watched the movie at, like, 1:10 PM
mm.
because I was like, "I don't wanna be there with a whole bunch of kids on a
No, no,
Saturday."
no. It was packed. We went with two of our friends from work, and we was like, oh crap, we did not realize that this was an actual kids
Bunch of
movie.
kids there. Yeah, but it's for us too, like, if I feel like if it was just a kids movie, they wouldn't have bothered to put Mario in Brooklyn and give him a family and have him be a blue collar
That is
worker and
true.
show us that. They would have just been
An
like, "Okay, this is Mario,
entrepreneur.
watching 2000."
Mario quit his job to start his own. Him and his brother
They
Plug
put all
Two
their savings in that
in that
commercial.
commercial. Like they quit their job. He's an entrepreneur.
They quit their job. What, were they were plumbers working under his
So
father,
no,
and then they made
under
their own?
under that bully, and that bully was based off of
Oh. Yeah,
another
I heard it's
character.
based off a video game
Mm-hmm.
too. Yeah, 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 yeah.
Fight, fight.
Nigga, do you think we're gonna get Wario in a sequel?
That would be good. Cause I think Spike was a kind of pre Wario.
He was like the precursor to
Yeah.
Wario.
So I think absolutely I could see a Wario coming up and pairing up with Bowser. So I can see there's so many they can literally make a Nintendo cinematic universe. That's what they said.
Nah, I knew he was gonna say
That's what
that,
they
the Nintendoverse.
yes, that's what they set themselves up for. To do movies at the
Okay,
movies
so
and try to grab as much market share as the Avengers did. Because
nigga! nigga, I know this is so far off topic, but if they make a Legend of Zelda movie, I would shit myself. Oh
that
my god. You know, that's my video game girlfriend, Link.
yeah, if
So
I
someone on a big
I
screen,
agree. I think they have such a potential that because they did it so well, you know what I mean?
please keep it going. I will watch each and every one.
Everyone, yes, they did it so well. Who would you have play Link? Also, a character that doesn't really talk.
Hold on, you mean voice
Voice
act
act Link.
Link? Who would I have voice act Link? He has to be someone who's like charismatic. Cause when I play Breath of the Wild, Link is hilarious. Like the stuff that he be saying, like hmm, he was talking to this one girl who had a crush on him, and her name was Papaya, and he was like, she told him, she was like, they call me Papaya because I have a shape of a papaya, somewhere on my body in an embarrassing place, and he was like, where is it? Like how did what he say? Just like, so where is that? And she just started blushing. It's just like I'm crying. And then I'm trying to think of something else. Like he's very funny in the games. Like all the girls kind of like him and he knows that. Like they'll see him like, "Oh, you're so handsome." And he's like, "Oh, thank you." I don't know. He's hilarious. So I feel like but he doesn't talk much,
Hmm.
but when he does, he's hilarious. I feel like it has to be someone who's like they have like a humor to them, but it's not overstated. Someone very charming. Hmm. Who's very charming?
First thing I thought about was Garfield, the second Spider-Man,
Andrew
Andrew
Garfield?
Garfield.
Okay. I don't like his voice though. He's too lispy. I was thinking, listen, my problematic white fave. I was thinking Brad Pitt. I know he old as shit, but he's so cool to me. Like he still has a lot of charisma. Another problematic white fave. Freaking Leonardo DiCaprio. I don't know.
He's not
I don't
the
know
like
who the kids like.
Leonardo DiCaprio got
They like
he don't got time to play Link, Legend of Zelda. I know who could
he
be
has time to
Gandalf
date
though.
19-year-old model.
Another problematic
Huh?
white man could be Gandalf. Yeah,
Ganondorf?
he could be Liam Neeson, Liam Neeson. He could be
That'd be
that
perfect.
would be.
That'd be perfect. Yeah. Yeah. But I think Liam Neeson has such a nobility to his voice
Yeah.
that yes, I think it will be very creepy seeing him doing something evil because it's like you sound like the voice of God, so the fact that you're evil is scary,
Yeah.
but he sounds so noble. I don't know. He sounds like it's like Optimus Prime being evil. It's like, are you though?
Yeah. If Optimus Prime was actually evil, that'd be terrifying because of the voice.
That'd be terrifying.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. What character movie spinoff would you like to see other than Mario and Luigi?
I would love to see. I already said it, a Donkey Kong movie. I think that'd be fun. I think.
Well, outside of the Mario
Oh,
sphere.
just Nintendo in general.
Nintendo general,
Okay.
yeah.
Hmm. I think that's
I feel like I know who you would see. I can pick one and you'll be like, "Oh, snaps."
what I can't think of it.
Dun, 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 da-da-da. Dun, 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 da, 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 da-da-da-da, da.
Star
Dun, dun.
Fox.
Star Fox. Shigeru made him too.
Oh my God! If they had a Star Fox show, like you
Yeah.
said, like you're jumping for Legend of Zelda, I would leave my job. I would leave during the middle of the
In
day.
the middle of the day. I gotta go.
I would
I
go in
gotta
the
go.
middle of the
James, where you
meeting
go? I gotta
and go grab
go.
Eileen
I'm
and go
middle
watch
of a
Star Fox.
meeting.
Like I would watch it immediately. Immediately.
Yeah.
Yes.
I
Absolutely.
will too. I'll be hyped. I'll be
Absolutely.
very hyped.
Absolutely, yo. Star Fox.
Yeah.
You know how fire it would be like a Star Wars. It would kick first off, it would kick the crap out of Lightyear, right? And I like
I
Lightyear.
didn't like
I
Lightyear.
liked it.
I
I
did
thought it was
not.
I thought it was solid. It wasn't great. I thought it was solid.
It was
Star
unnecessary.
Fox Mary would destroy it. It would destroy
Yeah.
it. They can even figure out. They can even do Star Fox Adventures where he's walking around beating dinosaurs with his staff. Or they could do the original.
That game was so
They could do
fun.
the original Star Fox without like just in space shooting each other and flying around. My
What was
God.
the name of the main villain in Star Fox? He was like a
Gross.
monkey, an evil monkey, like Mojo
Oh,
Jojo.
was it gross something?
Don't Google it. No, think of it.
You think I'm gonna remember something back in 50, 100 years ago?
No, because it's on the tip of my
Hmm.
tongue. You said 50,
50
years ago.
million years ago. Star Fox,
It's on the tip of
man.
my tongue.
Star
Star Fox would be
Star
fun.
Fox bad guy.
What's his name?
Anglar Empire?
I
Emperor?
wish you could
I was
read. Sound it out.
Andros.
Andros. There we
He
go.
was a monkey.
Andros. Yeah. I told you he was a monkey. He was an evil monkey. Evil, evil monkey. He was an evil
Yeah,
monkey.
so I actually like Starfire because Star Fox because I
Starfire.
never
James, where you at?
I never I never I never really understood the storyline.
Speaking of Starfire, okay, but this is speaking of Starfire, one of the directors did work on Teen Titans Go. But
Mm.
continue. For Mario, yeah. Yeah, no, I didn't really know the storyline either. I was just like, we're just gonna shoot. We're just gonna shoot and have a good time.
Wait.
Yeah. What's up? Oh my god, you're gonna read the plot to us?
Wait.
What?
Oh wait, no, this is fake.
All right.
No, this
All that
this gotta
tension.
be fake. They're talking about a Star Fox movie.
What is it? Reddit?
It's fandom.
Fandom. Fandom is Wikipedia. No, that's a fan
Yeah, no, they
page.
made it up.
Yeah, that's not real. James.
Yo, but no, it says I see a YouTube video.
No, it's fan made. I'ma wait until Screen Rant puts something on or IMDb.
It says Shigeru Miyamoto comments in a featured Zelda and Star Fox movie.
Exactly what we
Exact-
want. You see how God
God
answers prayers?
He works in mysterious ways, y'all.
He was risen. He is risen to answer prayers. Like, oh my goodness. All right. Yeah, if I see Legend of Zelda, listen, I'm going in cosplay. I'm geeking out. I would like to see a Kirby because I don't know what Kirby is. I just assumed he was Jigglypuff's cousin. I just like playing with him, or playing as him, but I don't know what a Kirby
I know what a
is.
Kirby is. I know exactly what Kirby is.
Is it like Ditto?
No,
What
Kirby
is it?
is what was reincarnated after Goku killed
Okay.
Majin Buu, and then the pieces just floated away.
He's a pink matter.
and just turned into Kirby. But it forgot his origin, so it was nice, and that's why he still absorbed stuff like Majin Buu absorbed people, and like was a little fat.
Okay.
Yeah, maybe that was a little sketch. But yeah, that's my theory. I'm sticking to it. Fan theory.
All right. Anyway, what would you give the Super Mario Brothers movie?
Super Mario movie gets a medium bag of popcorn that just ingested a Super Mario mega sized mushroom and turned to a large bag of popcorn. That movie was fire.
Because I was about to slap the shit out you through this computer. Because yeah, I'll give it. Yeah, exactly that. Listen. It had all the mushrooms, all the mega mushrooms, and it's huge. It has the star. It's the bag of popcorn that ate the invincible star. Yes, it's that. Come on now. We had Rainbow Road. We had freaking what else? We had Cat Mario. We had Donkey Kong with the Donkey Kong rap. We had Yoshi. We had Bomb Arm. Like we had freaking an amazing Bowser.
A Bowser that
Bowser.
gave us a voice. Y'all need to stop what y'all doing right now.
No, listen. This Bowser spoke in Super Mario
I'm talking
Sunshine.
about singing. He was singing.
Oh yes, peaches, 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 peaches. I love you. I was like, you better go
going off, yo. And y'all need to watch Jack's Black music video of this song, where he just dressed up like Bowser, just wearing a green jacket, like some art red hair.
He's so
He's
weird.
so weird, but he does it so well, and like.
You could tell he's a nerd, though. You could tell he played every video game. You could tell he's into it. Like, every role is kind of that. Like, just him being stupid, like Nacho Libre, him at School of Rock.
Year one.
Like...
Year one.
¿Qué cosa?
Year one. It was Michael Cena,
That was a
yeah, the
caveman
caveman
movie.
movie.
I never seen
Yeah,
that
and
shit.
Jack Black. No, basically Jack Black. We need to give that man his flowers, yo, because he is
He's
he's
weird.
very
I always
talented.
say, remember when he prayed to the devil at the VMAs? I always say that, and I was like, "This man is
he's
different. He's off
he's
his
different,
rocker."
but he's the perfect
You know?
Bowser. He was perfect. I'm happy. I'm happy.
He killed
I'm
it.
happy they didn't pick like The Rock or something to do Bowser, or like
You know that, but you say that, but The Rock can voice act. He was great as
he was.
Maui
He
in
was.
Moana.
He was. He was.
I'm not saying he would have been better than Jack Black. Jack Black killed it, but if it was The Rock, I wouldn't be mad at it because The Rock also has a great voice. But I guess he does sound very heroic in my mind. I can't imagine him playing a bad guy.
Yeah. No, it definitely had to be Jack Black. It had to be, and he killed it. He
He's so
did it. And like I said, I think Chris Pratt did a good job. I think that Seth Rogen did a good job too. You know,
I loved Seth Rogen. In the theater, I was like, "Who is that? Who is that?" I was like, "Yo, his voice, it's obvious who it is." And I was like, "That's Seth Rogen.
hmm
That's Seth
with Donkey
Rogen."
Kong,
He was
he
great.
was.
Donkey Kong was I was surprised at how much I like Donkey
Yeah,
Kong. Like, I was like, I really like I like how just aggressive and just arrogant this man is. Like, he's just fun.
yeah.
He's just
It
fun.
fit. It fits for a Donkey Kong. They literally chant his name. You know what I mean? He was just sitting there dancing. Like, why are you
Yeah.
dancing? Because I love it, Dad. That's why I'm dancing. Like,
You know who Donkey Kong's dad reminds me
cool.
of? We didn't play a lot of Donkey Kong, so I know he's a real character, but he reminded me of King Louie from the Jungle
He
Book.
did.
Shooby-Doo. I know he wasn't
I want to be
amazing,
like
but
you.
yeah, the whole setup of him sitting on the throne and, like, the monkeys around
Absolutely, yeah.
him. Yeah,
No, I agree.
yeah. Movie was great, y'all. Watch
Watch
that,
that,
John.
John.
Definitely.
Watch it.
But, thank you so much for listening. Um, hope you had a good Easter Sunday, whatever that means to you. If you went to church for 4 hours like we did because 'cause we're
hmm
Black, or if you had an Easter egg hunt, if you just slept in, I hope it was a good Easter for you,
He
and,
got up.
thank you for listening.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anything you have to say?
Yeah. So thank you for listening to our podcast. You can find us on Spotify, YouTube, or any other podcast eventually. And yeah. So thanks for listening and goodbye.
Bye.